Go ahead and get into the next topic. Apparently we are tackling the NIFB again because I think they're going to keep on doing dumb and hateful shit until the day I die. And my time at PCA means I'll never truly be able to escape the IFB at the very least, so why not deal with the NIFB even more? But before we get into any of that, let's go ahead and get into the fan art section. So, the very first one we have here is a doll Suris made by Imaginary Imp, and I'm gonna be honest, Imaginary Imp, if you are watching, I may see if I might be able to snag this plushie and use it as an asset on the desk in the shows, because it's fucking adorable. And next we have a Suris in a teacup by Blue Feather, and then another one by Blue Feather, we have a pony Suris. Because we're on the internet, so you know what that means. No matter what, of course there's going to be a pony version. And there's no fucking way around that. Jesus. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the NIFB shit. Which, if you guys are used to the NIFB, then you already know about what we're going to be dealing with. Let's go.
It's going beyond just saying you do all this.
Okay, no, you need to be raised up. Thank you.
It's going beyond just saying you do all this wicked stuff. It's saying you enjoy it.
So he's talking about being gay.
Murder.
Enjoy murder? Oh, no, he's talking about abortion now.
You enjoy malignity. You enjoy hating God. Look, there's only one group that enjoys that. It's the pride parades going up and down the street.
Never mind, it's about gay people. I thought it was about abortion when he was like, you enjoy murder. And then he was like, no, there's only one type of people who enjoy hating God. It's the pride parades. Like, oh, okay, cool, never mind. I thought it was about abortion. Nope. Apparently just being gay is murder. Apparently being gay is just murder to these people. Also, yeah, music is a little loud for how loud he's being. So let's play that clip one more time just to make sure that it was caught.
It's going beyond just saying you do all this wicked stuff. It's saying you enjoy it. You enjoy murder. You enjoy malignity. You enjoy hating God. Look, there's only one group that enjoys that. It's the pride parades going up and down the street.
Yeah. And yet,
and you know, it's great when trucks...
his audience is just... His audience just, yep, nodding their heads, as they usually do. So I've mentioned it before, and I'm going to say it again. I wish there would be more people in the NIFB audience that would hear that and just go, that doesn't make any fucking sense. And just challenge them on it. Like, seriously, deliberately make life hard for these individuals when they're saying this shit on the Palpatine. On the Palpatine? Fucking on the pulpit. Why did I say on the Palpatine? What the hell is wrong with me? I need assistance of some variety.
Trucks accidentally go through those, parades.
Wait, what? Say that one more time.
Parades going up and down the street. Yeah. And it's great when trucks accidentally go through those, parades.
What? Hold on. Try that again. Try that one more time, please.
One group that enjoys that, it's the pride parades going up and down the street. Yeah. And it's great when trucks accidentally go through those, parades. I think only one person died, so hopefully we can hope for more in the future.
Wait. Serious? This is a direct call for violence. That's a direct call for violence. Dude literally just flat out says his congregation, only one died. We need more. We need more dead, according to fucking... Is this Tommy McMurtry? Is this Pumpkin Man? I can't tell. It looks like he's got a really big beard to compensate for his tiny penis. Remember, according to this guy, being gay is like being very happy that you're committing murders. So what does he do? Literally celebrates the killing of gay people. Said it's not Tommy McMurtry. I figured it's not. But, like... I will say this. I can at least commend him on one thing. I'm glad that he just came out and said it. It is so agitating to just try to wring the euphemisms out of these kinds of people. So seeing that he's just flat out saying it makes our jobs a whole lot easier. So at least it's not Matt Powell. Matt Powell would be saying the same shit.
Well, that's mean. Yeah, but the Bible says that they're worthy of death.
So his whole logic is being gay is like celebrating death, celebrating killing people. He hopes trucks drive into them and kill more of them because they are deserving of death.
You say, are you sad when fags die? No, I think it's great. I hope they all die.
Honestly, are we really shocked at this point? Like, are we? Is this shocking to anybody who's familiar with the NIFB? This is the same cult whose leader told everyone flat out that he wishes that the government would make being gay a capital offense. Like, it's the same guy. So, I'm not surprised. No, not the same guy. A guy from the same cult, rather. So I'm not surprised. I'm just disappointed. Disappointed that we allow people like this to have even a modicum of power. At all.
I would love it if every fag would die right now. And you say, well, I don't think that's what you really mean. That's exactly what I mean.
So, nobody can sit here and come to the dude's defense and go, well, he didn't really mean that. No, dude's doubling down. He doubled down on the entire thing. 110%. So Isaac has put up a poll. This guy is 1, not sexually attracted to pumpkins. 2, attracted to pumpkins. 3, I'm not saying he's sexually attracted to pumpkins. I would put that up as a poll because I fucking loved the pumpkin saga. But we all already know the answer to it, so it'd be a foregone conclusion. Said shocked, no. Disgusted, but not shocked. Like, it would be shocking if this wasn't, going on year 4 of covering this kind of stuff. It would be shocking if this was not the NIFB. It would be shocking if this was not something that we encountered all the time on this side of YouTube. And the worst part is, it's not the first time. It's not the first time. We have here an article from Newsweek from 2 years ago. Texas pastor, oh my god, why? Who does that? Who puts an advertisement up here and then makes it to where it's impossible to scroll past the advertisement? Who structures a website this way? Newsweek, I swear to Gator Jesus, I will literally pirate all the shit off of your website ethically. Fucking hell. Anyway, Texas pastor encourages stoning deaths of rebellious kids and lazy gamers. YouTube removes these videos. A Baptist church pastor in Fort Worth, Texas, said today's rebellious public school students and lazy gamers should be stoned to death as part of a societal lesson in obedience. He's a conversion therapist, apparently. His name's David Matheson, unless this is about something completely different. Steadfast Baptist Church. Okay, no, it's not the same person. There's David Matheson, who is a conversion therapist, who probably needs to fuck off. But Steadfast Baptist Church pastor Jonathan Shelley used Old Testament Bible verses to support his sermon this week against rebellious sons and daughters, and how to discipline such obedient children in public schools by stoning them to death. Shelley replaced former pastor Donnie Romero, who resigned 2 weeks ago after confessing to being with prostitutes and engaging in a night of gambling and smoking marijuana at Jacksonville Casino. Pastor Shelley's rant on Monday, which has since been removed from YouTube, focused on how to squash America's rebellion-minded millennials and Generation Y members, and force them to blindly follow the wishes of their elders. In 2015, the SPLC listed the Fort Worth Baptist Church as a hate group, primarily due to Romero's anti-LGBT rants and labeling all gay people pedophiles. Now, again, none of this is surprising because everybody here knows what the NIFB is, does, and are used to. Like, this is not news to anybody who's been on the channel for a while. Said, you say, why should I obey my parents? The steadfast pastor asked in a sermon. Because God said so. Not because of what your parents think. Not because of what the government thinks. Not because of what man thinks. God says that children obey their parents. When you resist your parents, you're not just resisting your parents. You're resisting God. So let's take this statement in a vacuum, which I don't think there's any problem doing because the guy is very steadfast in his beliefs. Let's go ahead and take this belief in a vacuum. The idea that your parents are basically infallible because when they tell you to do something, you're resisting, or you're basically listening to God. So if your parent, content warning, we're about to get into something very explicit. If you have any issues with content involving forced sexual acts, then maybe the conversation we're going to get into is probably something you need to avoid. Linus the Cat Demon, thank you very much for the follow. But let's say you have a sexually abusive parent and they are trying to force you into coerced relations that you did not want to be part of. Is that a demand from God? Should you obey that command because it came from your parents? Or should you not? Now, let's go ahead and say another one. Let's say your parent tried to say that it's okay to be gay, and you tried to argue that it's not okay to be gay. Let's say you tried to be an incredibly bigoted shithole. So, is it God communicating through your parents that it's okay to be gay, or is that one a special case? Is that one different? Is there some special clause we can attach to stuff that we merely don't like? See, this is the thing with edgy preachers like this. They'll say these broad sweeping generalizations, but it is very easy to trap them or to get them to make utter fools of themselves when they do this. Shelley read from Proverbs 30 and Deuteronomy 21st. Read the rebellious son verses to explain how public school teachers and parents must beat back the inherent rebellious or lazy attitudes of United States young adults. So that young adults are going to continue being more rebellious, more mocking, more arrogant, more prideful. You see, it's never enough. They just want to keep mocking their parents and disobeying their parents. You've got to squash out the rebellion in your child. You know how you can squash out rebellion in a public school today? Take the rebellious one out and stone him. I bet that'd shapen up pretty quick. I bet they'd figure it out. Literally at the cost of the life of a child. These people don't care about these people who are pro-life, who care about what women do with their bodies under the guise of all life being sacred, are also pro-killing your child, so long as the situation suits them. No problem with killing your child whatsoever to make all the other ones step in line. No problem with a truck running through and killing their various members, so long as the members are gay. I've said it before and I've said it again during this. None of this is shocking. But what this is telling. This is telling of what kinds of people will come out of this church. Think about the type of authority that is granted to a pastor. Think about the type of authority that is granted to a religious preacher. You, as a religious preacher, have sway over your flock. It's up to you what they learn. You might teach them to love and make the world a better place. Or you might find yourself in a situation like here in this church, where instead you are teaching your congregation that it's okay to murder their fellow man and their children. That's not okay. in literally any way, shape, or form. And yet, this is what the NIFB have been doing for years. This is why the leader of the NIFB, Steven Anderson, has been banned in over 30 countries. This is why all of this shit is not shocking in any way, shape, or form. So 34 countries to be exact. Thank you for that, Bunny Loaf. 34 countries. Honestly, though, I think that these people should probably be banned in practically every country. I am a believer in reformative justice. I also don't exactly know where the line is where that's not applicable. Said 34, that's a lot. Yep, there's... Steven Anderson is banned in just as many countries as the funny porn number. Oh my god, I just thought of something. You know those, like... You know those memes that have been popping around lately where it's, where they try to get you to, like, look at Rule 34 on accident? I think we should do that with Steven Anderson. Just be like, Steven Anderson has been legally banned in 34 countries. Don't believe me? Look up Steven Anderson Rule 34 for proof. Think about it. Think about the damage a campaign like that would do to Steven Anderson. Finding all kinds of fucking, like, just... people just randomly making explicit porn of Steven Anderson. And doing it under that. And it would only work for the amount of time that he's banned from 34 countries. He'd literally cry about it. And you know what? Because of all the damage that man has done, if he literally cried about that on his YouTube channel, you know, his second one, because the first one got banned, I would live stream that and laugh about it. Should this be the new Pumpkin Saga? I wish. I wish I had the amount of power that Jimmy has to start a meme like that. It would have to be gay porn? Yes, it would. All of it would have to be that. Every single bit of it. That said, though, if you guys enjoyed this episode, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Follow if you haven't already over on Twitch. And as always, oh god, I burped. Jesus Christ. As always, everyone, insert end of video tagline here.